Welcome to today's class. We are going to study the simple present tense.
We will talk about what tense is, its types, uses, structure, examples, and rules. But before moving ahead, let me tell you what tense is.
Tense means time. The tense of a verb shows us the time of an action, event, or condition by changing its form.
For example, she eats an apple. Eat shows present tense. She ate an apple. Ate shows past tense. She will eat an apple. Will eat shows future tense.
So, the tense of a verb in a sentence tells us when an action is done. Based on time frame, we have three tenses: present, past, and future.
They are also categorized according to aspect, but do you know what aspect is? Aspect refers to the nature of the action described by the verb. So there are four aspects: indefinite or simple, continuous or progressive, perfect or complete, perfect continuous.
So we have 12 possible verb tenses.
Let's begin the simple present tense. Why do we use the simple present tense?
We use the simple present tense to describe actions or states that are habitual, factual, or generally true, as well as for scheduled events in the future. To state universal truth. For example, the Earth revolves around the sun. To state scientific facts, for example, water boils at 100 degrees centigrade.
To talk about habits and routines, for example, I brush my teeth twice a day. To talk about likes and dislikes, for example, I like to watch movies.
Now, let's move towards sentence structure. Subject plus present form or first form or verb plus object or complement. Subject means the doer of an action, and in a do. It is called fail. Object means the receiver of an action, and in a do. It is called moffle.
There are some rules for it. We use the first form of the verb with I, we, they, you, and plural names, but we add s or es with third person singular pronouns like he, she, it, and singular names. For example, I sleep every night. I write letters. They study hard for exams. He reads the newspaper. She lives in Japan. These examples illustrate how the verb form changes based on the subject's person and number. Why doesn't I have an s or es added to the verb like other singular pronouns? It's because s or es is used with third-person singular pronouns. Since I is a first-person singular pronoun, it's a bit different. We put es with verbs that end in och, ss, x, z. For verbs that end in a consonant plus y, so we replace the y with ies, like study, studies, cry, cries. We just add s for verbs that end in a vowel plus y. For example, play, plays, buy, buys.
There is an activity for you in which you have to name all the actions the following people can do using different verbs.
To form the negative in the simple present tense, we typically use the auxiliary verb do or does depending on the subject, followed by not and the base form of the main verb. Here's the basic structure: subject plus do or does plus not plus base form of the verb. For example, I do not speak Chinese. She does not eat fish.
Activity number 2. According to the pictures, mention actions you never do using don't. Example, I don't watch TV in the afternoon.
In direct questions, the use do and does. It's possible to give short answers. For example, do you like chocolate? Yes, I do.
In the simple present tense, open questions are formed by using an interrogative word followed by do or does, depending on the subject, and then the subject and base form of the verb. For example, where do you live?
Thank you so much for watching. Don't